Hello everyone, it's Dale here with new Trade of the Week video. Today I'd like to talk about a trade which I took last week on the US dollar, Canadian dollar, and I'd like to show you this trade specifically because I want to demonstrate how it's not just important to have a good trade entry, but also it's very important to have the right take profit. And this could mean a difference between a winner or a loser. So let's check out the chart and check out the trade. So before you, this is a 30-minute chart of the US dollar, Canadian dollar. And that level that I was trading last week was short right here. This was that resistance line. And the reason behind this level was this heavy volume zone, which got followed by this strong selling activity. This heavy volume zone here represented a place where sellers were building up their short positions before they decided to manipulate the price downwards in this very, very aggressive downtrend. Now, it was very important that there was this strong downtrend because it showed the strength of the sellers, right? So it's important that there were a couple of fair value gaps within this strong sell-off, and this is what told me that this should be a strong resistance and that the sellers here should defend that resistance. So that's why I went short from this place. By the way, I made also this prediction public and I sent it over to you through email and published that on TradingView in advance. And when the price hit that level, the reaction was quite spot on and the price went downwards. Now, what's very important here is the take profit placement. What I do is I like to place my take profit before a significant barrier. In this case, the barrier was this heavy volume zone. Heavy volume zones often work as support and resistance zones. That's why I like to trade from them. But it's not only trade entries, but also trade exits. So my trade exit was at the beginning of this heavy volume zone, right here. This is where I took the profit, and the reason was that I was afraid that the price would react to this heavy volume zone, right? Because heavy volume zones represent strong support and resistances, in this case possible support, right? Especially because this heavy volume zone was followed by this bullish fair value gap right here. That's a thing that adds strength to heavy volume zone, right? So I was afraid that the price would turn in here. Eventually the price overshot that support a bit, but then it did react there. So in here you can see how it's important not just to have the good trade entry, but also a good trade exit, right? And my number one rule for trade exit is you want to take your profit before it reaches significant barrier. In my case, because I like to trade with volume profile, the barrier is significant volume zone, right? And my rule for stop loss placement is you want to place a stop loss behind significant barrier. So in this case, this was significant barrier and my stop was behind it. It was in here, behind this heavy volume zone, right? So this was the stop, this was the trade entry, and right here, this was the take profit. So that's about that. If you guys would like to join me and other prop firm traders in live trading room every day when we trade like this, comment trades like this, then you can get in touch with us by going to my website. It is traderdale.com, and if you click FTA right here, then it will take you to this page, the Funded Trader Academy page. In here you can read more about the Funded Trader Academy. Here are the mentors of the Funded Trader Academy. And if you are interested, then you can book a call in here. We can walk you through the service and then you can decide whether or not this is right for you. All right, so thanks for watching the video. I'll see you next time. Until then, happy trading.